Good morning, ma'am. Bago po ako mag-umpisa ng aking massage, ay stretching ko po muna ng aking kliyente para po hindi siya lalamigin, ma-injury or mabigla. Ano lang, basta stretching. Ha? Ano? Then, now na mo rin. Pagawas ninyo mo. Then, 5 basic stroke of massage. Effleurage, split massage, flexion, top of main, and vibration. First basic stroke of massage is effleurage. Effleurage, it has 4 vibration, 100, 200, alternate hand, and nerve stroke. 100 effleurage is done by, it has 3 sub-variation, raking, ironing, and circular. Raking is done by fingertip together or apart in one direction. Ironing is done by palm, knuckle, or forearm. Glide on body surface. Circular is done by palm, glide in body surface in circular motion. Second variation, alternate 200, it has 2 sub-variation, arc and circular. Arc is done by both hands, glide on body surface, forming a heart-shaped motion. Circular is done by palm, top of the other hand, glide on body surface, in circular motion. Pwede siya beside, as long as circular. Then, the third variation is raking, circular, alternate hand, it has 2 sub-variation, raking and circular. Raking is done by fingertip of both hands, glide alternately in one direction, glide alternately on body surface. Second is circular, is done by gliding hand in circular motion, followed by the top of the other hand in half circular motion. And the last variation of effleurage is nerve stroke. So, imo na siyang i-close pag nerve stroke. Nerve stroke from is a pedal light finger tracing stroke over the body surface from circular to from inferior to superior to inferior. Then balik na sa niya. Sa second basic stroke of massage, speed massage, it has 5 variation. 100, 200, alternate, pulling, and skin rolling. 100 is done by thumb and fingers to release the tissue. Ano? Pwede sa pikas, kalimaan. And it's done by left, release the tissue. Thumb and fingers. Second variation 200, it has 2 sub-variation, arc and circular. Ocean wave, praying hand and ocean wave. Praying hand is done by fingertip of both hand interlace to left, squeeze, release the tissue. Ocean wave is done by palm, both hand to left and press the tissue in opposite direction while moving in back and forth motion.
Hanggang sa mo. Oh, hilat.
Third variation of effleurage alternate hand. It has done by fingers of both hands alternately grab, left, squeeze, release the tissue. Left, squeeze, release the tissue. Murag pusiyon mo. Pwede sa dito. Ano? Alternately squeeze, release the tissue. Left, mo siyang kusiyon. Mura kang kusayaw. Pati man kayo kung ano, dili mo to eh.
Bili oil niya.
Di man, kuan, magbasa ra mga. Sila. Then the fourth variation of exercise pulling is done by palm of both hand to grab, compress, and lift the tissue away from the bone, spread it laterally. The palmar surface of both hand to grab, squeeze, release the tissue away from the bone and spread it laterally. Pwede sa dire. Pero dire ang wala na.
Drang ka niya.
Ang purpose ani para makuha ng muscle yung skin niya by straight. Then the last variation, skin rolling, is done by thumb and fingers of both hand to grab to unroll across the area. Mura siya kusiyo, no? It's done by thumb and fingers, scooping, grasping, and lifting between thumb and fingers across the area. It's done by thumb and fingers of both hand. Mura ka nag-roll. And the third variation is friction. Third basic stroke is friction, also known as a rubbing. It has 6 variations: superficial warming, ringing, rolling, chucking, circular, and cross fiber. First variation, ringing, is done by thumb, pad of fingers, by posing by the others to generate heat. It has one sub-variation, sewing. It's done by ulnar side of the hand. Sewing. Magagabas. It's done by ulnar side of the hand. Then the third, second variation is ringing. It's done by palmar surface of both hands to grab and compress the skin in opposite direction as ringing water from a clothes. Para kagapiga. Oh. And the third variation is rolling. It's done by open palm and extended fingers to roll the skin in opposite direction. Roll. Open palm and extended finger. And the fourth is chucking. Chucking is done by thumb and fingers to rub parallel direction of muscle, tendon, and ligaments fiber. Kani, ni. Ano siya? It's done by thumb. Ano yung kilid sa kwan? Then circular. The next variation is circular, done by thumb to press or in a small circular movement. Pwede dire, pwede sa dire. Pero ang circular ang ano niya. Pero ang proper ana dire sa mga joint. Oh, small. Basta circular. And the last is cross fiber. It's done by thumb and fingers to rub deeply across or perpendicular to the pattern of muscle fiber. It's done by thumb and fingers. And remember ang fourth variation is tapotment. Imo na ni ibalik. Balik na nimo. Kasi more in tapping na ta. The first variation of tapotment is it has 7 variation. Tapping, pinchment or plucking, pounding, hacking, and clapping, hacking, and diffuse. The first variation is tapping. Tap. It's done by pad of fingers. Alternately strike. It's done by fingers of both hands. Alternately strike. Mora na perme. Then it has 3 sub-variation: pulsing, punctuation, and raindrop. Pulsing is done by Deep and light touch done by fingertip of one hand to tap on body surface. Ito, hard, light, is done by light touch. Then, the second variation is, sub-variation is, punctuation is done by fingertip joined together to tap. Dire. Pwede sa di mo na. Pero alternately strike. Dunganan na lang. Ano siya? Alternately strike body surface. Then, the last is raindrop. Dire na siya. Raindrop is done by fingertip of both hands slightly apart to strike in body surface at the different time. Ano na? Kung siya raindrop. It's done based in scalp or head face. Done by fingertip of both hands slightly strike. Kung siya raindrop. The second variation of the tapotment is pincement or plucking. Pincement is done by fingers, alternately, quickly grasp, lift, release the tissue. Kusi. Then the third variation is pounding. Pounding is done by close space, both loosely. Kumo ba?
Yeah.
Alternately strike ang body surface. It has one sub-variation. Wrapping is done by both loosely, palm down.
Do you have idea? Point
No. Maybe it's here, there. Maybe in the.
Glove. Forehand.
Point group for breathing.
Third variation tayo sa tapotment pounding. It's done by both loosely close space. It's done by both loosely close space to beat down and strike alternately. Then sub-variation, wrapping, close down. It's done by both loosely close space, palm down to strike alternately on body surface. Pwede sa natin basta down mo. Then the fourth variation of tapotment is cupping. It's done by cup hand. Dire na sa lungs. Para sa plema ba. It's done by cup hands to strike alternately in body surface. And the fifth variation is clapping. Bakit na pa? It's done by palm of both hands to strike alternately on body surface. Sub-variation, slapping, is done by pad of fingers, strike alternately on body surface. Ano din mo ang ganyan rin? Mura siyang sampal ba? Slapping.
Slapping.
Oh, pasayos lang mo. Slapping. Then the six is hacking. It's done by ulnar side of the hand. For a karate chop. Done by ulnar side of the hand to strike alternately in body surface. It has one sub-variation. Walking is done by ulnar side of the hand by third and fourth finger. Tingog. Walking is done by fourth and third finger and fifth finger to quickly apart to produce a quacking sound. Then the last variation of tapotment is diffuse. So ma'am, for demo purposes, dito ko lang po sa katawan ko. Ayaw siya tirahan din diffuse. Pwede at patubangon mo. Kung di mo sugot ang teacher nga hindi mo sa mong sarili, patubangon mo siya. Tubag na ba? Ingo ka sa ma'am, excuse me po, for demo po, mag-diffuse po tayo. Kailangan dili ma-expose sa iyahang kwan.
Yung body.
Nagtuyok niya, anaon mo, gamay mo ang towel. Walang anahan ba? Para di siya makitaan. Then, diffuse is done by Pounding and striking with the dorsal surface of the lead by the client's game from lower right quadrant to upper right quadrant to upper left quadrant to lower left quadrant. Again, to lower right quadrant to upper right quadrant to upper left quadrant to lower right quadrant. Diyan ma'am, balik po kayo ma'am. Basta di siya pwede.
Tulog to eh.
Ha?
Wala. Kabuluman, unsa?
Ina sa ti, Choco na wala.
Then the last variation, the last basic stroke of massage is vibration. It has 4 vibration: pine, jostling, and rocking. Pine is done by fingertip.
Kurt. Ina.
Si.
Ti Choco ba na wala rito?
Oh. Ano? Trembling, body surface. There is kilit sa spine. Asa yang scapula. That is spine. And second is jostling. Now nimo. It's done by holding the limb securely with one or both hand and shake it vigorously. Karera ang lihok. Tanawa. It's done by securing the limb securely with one or both hand. Oh. Then the third is grasping. Course is done by grasping the muscle belly and shake it vigorously. Then the last variation is rocking. It's done by pushing client body back and forth as in cuts and pitch motion. So, muna na siya. Mura lagi mo itulak, balik-balik. So, ma'am, tapos na po aking demonstration. Sir, pahinga po muna kayo, sandali. Balikan ko po kayo maya-maya. Then, pag assuming na to, then pag assess mo, patagilid mo na. Sige sir, tapos na po ating massage. Tagilid po muna kayo. Lalaya ko kayo pagtayo. Para di kayo mahilo. Kaya ganyan. Sir, pa sa bahay po sir, ano po, minom kayo ng maraming tubig. Exercise. Kumain ng maraming prutas. Post-kuan na siya, post-massage. Kita, nakakuha mo? Ilang minuto?
17.
17?
17 minutes.